Morning. It's Wednesday, the 18th of May. I just left Catherine, and the town of Catherine, and I'm on my way to Timber Creek, which is about 285k away. Fairly long day. I got a pretty good start this morning. I got up at 5. Had breakfast in my room. I bought a lot of groceries yesterday. Had breakfast in my room, and I stayed at a caravan park. They had cabins there, so they have a full kitchen suite and everything. So I stayed there, had breakfast, packed the bike up, and took off. I guess I left about 6. So it's about 7 now almost. It's lightened up a lot. Right over there. I don't know, it's a bad time actually, it's kind of behind the trees. But the sun is just coming up over there and the moon's just going down. Over there. Should be a really good day. I've got some, a little bit of climbing to do, I think, but nothing major. I'm getting a lot of help from this guy named Steve, who I met days ago. He pulled over on the side of the road, waited for me to catch up, and then I stopped and we talked. And well, sorry Steve, if you're seeing this, I have to be honest. When I pulled up beside you, well, I'm a Canadian, which is bordering on the US, and maybe some of their paranoia rubs off on me. But you were standing there in a bright blue t-shirt that said Mr. Happy on it, wearing a golf hat. And very shortly handed me a bag of candy. And you know what they say about strangers, giving you candy and stuff. So I was a little suspicious. But by the end of our conversation, I felt a lot better about having met you and pulled over and stuff. And man, anyway, Steve has been a wellspring of information and enthusiasm and support and encouragement. And it's really nice to have someone in the country that you're in who's kind of your support in a way, Not like he's ahead of me there in a van packing all my stuff and, telling me where to stop or where he has dinner for me or anything like that, but he's information-wise, he's just been great. He's even told me what to expect on this road, on this trip today, which is great. And I can whip off an email to him and tell him how I'm doing and stuff in the evening. It's all good. And I've met another guy who, in a similar way, is helping me out immensely on my trip once I get to Athens and head towards northern Germany. He's already relayed a bunch of information to me about the route that I should take and what I should avoid and what I should not avoid and that kind of stuff. I may stay with him when I get to Serbia. He's offered, and if the offer's still there a month from now, I'd probably take him up on it. So that feels pretty good too. I was a little unsure about that whole area. I feel much more confident about my ride now through, out of Greece into Macedonia and Serbia and Czech Republic and that whole area. I don't know, there's the moon, but it's getting pretty dim. It's full. It was, and there's the sun. That's nice. Simple things amuse simple minds, huh? But when you're on the road, those are the attractions. It was great this morning when I got up and saw that full moon still out. that kind of spurred me on to get going. I should have probably gotten up at 4 and left even earlier. That would have been nice. It's very cool right now, but the weather forecast says to expect it to get up to 35 degrees by mid-afternoon, and even this evening, like last night, even after dark, it was just so warm. There's such a warm breeze, like the warmest breeze that you can imagine in August at home. It happens so rarely. That's what it was like last night. It was just so nice. I just sat out on the porch there of the cabin and took it in for a while. Beautiful. Anyway, I didn't see any of Catherine. I rode through it. I did see it when I rode through it, but I was focused on, getting a room, so I saw the turn off to the Victoria Highway and took it, figuring there'd be something on the outskirts. And there was, so I took it. And that meant, not seeing much of Catherine. I didn't go back in. There's no time, like my daily routine is you get in, you get your room, maybe unload the bike, splash some water on your face, and then head off to a store and reload with groceries. So I bought, groceries for today, this morning, and all day today, and then groceries for dinner last night, and then groceries for instant snack food because I was starving when I got there. You do that, and then you get back to the room, unload it all, put it all in the fridge. And you have to be considering what's going to fit on the bike when you buy stuff, and also what's going to be best for you, protein-wise and stuff, carbs maybe. So it's that, and then a quick shower, then laundry, and dinner, and then a little bit of internet, and then it's already time when you should have already been asleep for an hour. So it's kind of like that. It's like that. That's my routine. So I just blew through Catherine. It looked like a really fun town. I saw a lot of cyclists on the way in. Road riders in groups, couples walking on the trails, holding hands, individuals out riding. I felt there was a lot of Aboriginals that were hanging around town, but the ones that I met were friendly, and the ones I met at the store and stuff. I don't know, what can I say? Like, some towns, when you go in, you can see there's a problem. They're real. It just turns out that it's the Aboriginal. It could be anybody on any other street at home. It could be anybody, but you can see that there's a problem. There's an issue with alcohol. There's an issue with drugs, and that's just the way it is. Anyway, Catherine is probably there. I just didn't see it. What I felt was a place that would be nice to hang out and explore, use as a home base. I saw that there were some caves that you could go and explore, and there's tons of other things going on. Just down the Stewart Highway a ways, you could go on balloon rides, and, air balloon rides and stuff like that. Oh, hold on, I got a wide load and a car behind me. So yeah. Oh, road operations. Anyway, that happens sometimes. I should probably sign off. This is getting to be a long one, and I won't get it on YouTube. That's all I have to say about that. More later. Over and out.